tonight's race in the truck series from Bristol Motor Speedway. Along here with Race Freak 11 will be commentate this race, or aka Carter Rentz. I'd like to welcome him.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
We'll be starting qualifying here soon. So I'll tell you about tonight's race and all the information you need to know. Tonight's race is a 100-lap race. I don't know how many laps the stage is. Do you know how many laps we can go on fuel car?
I think it said 36. Oh, I can probably find out quick. I want to say 46, but I don't know if that's right.
Well, I'm sure the tires wear too, because tonight tires will probably be important too also. So we'll give you more track info about Bristol Motor Speedway here. If you guys are not familiar with the track, this is the shortest track they go to, or one of them. It's half a mile, the world's fastest half mile, as they claim. 4 turns, and the banking is 30 degrees to 26 in the corner. And the straightaway is 6 to 10. And it's also concrete. Fun fact. And have they started qualifying, do you know?
I don't know. I muted everybody.
Alright. Also, this is race 9 of the season. We're getting closer to the playoffs. Tonight,
It is
3 more.
46 laps.
Oh, 46. Very good.
That's the estimation. It could be more based on much they're off the throttle.
So, I guess we should make our picks here tonight. I'll start off the bat with you, Carter.
I think Shannon will make it our 9th different winner tonight. Pull off, get his win, one of his 4 starts.
Well, history
As
continue.
truck regulars, if one of them were able to snatch a win, I see Cryan taking home the victory tonight.
Funny
That's my
part
2
is,
that I'm watching.
I think we think the same way. Because I picked Crine too. Was going to pick him after, as you guys didn't get to see the All-Star race. He got his first win in the Cup Series, in the All-Star race. Wild event last night. Should have broadcast that. If you guys couldn't watch Roll Tide's channel, he had it going on. So you guys check out his YouTube channel. It's, I think, Roll Tide Gaming. It's the one with the eagle on it.
I'm gonna join the session.
We'll say fair warning, there was a lot of contact in it too. If you guys want to entertain yourself with contact. But it was an all-star race. Kind of what you would expect. And as he mentioned, Shannon's the only Cup regular here. I think he's in the number 12 truck. Yes, he is.
Yeah.
So as I mentioned there, we have 3 more races after tonight till the playoffs.
Yep, New Hampshire, Vegas, and Eldora.
So as the playoff race continues to heat up. As Drew sits on the cut in 6, he's the last one on points.
Got Gotts by 1 point.
Yep. But we could have somebody else win and push them out of the playoffs. It's not one of those 2.
Shannon got the pole.
Shannon wins the pole. Tim is second. Jones third. Fourth Raven. Fifth Grind. Drew 6th. 7th Bama. His lineup just moved all over the place. 8th is Roll Tide. 9th is Gotts. 10th is
Jeff Rowe.
And 11th is Texas. Also, I'll give you guys the points update as I said I was going to. Tim is the points leader with 138. Has a win. He has a 17-point buffer over Jones, second in points. I don't know how many playoff points you get for winning the regular season. Is it
I
5?
think we're gonna do the same as Cup.
Cup?
8.
Okay.
8, 5, 3, 2, 1.
So that battle heats up. The next, well, technically Drew is actually 3rd in points, but Raven is 4th with 90 and a win. Actually, Gotts is also ahead of him, so he's actually 5th. And then Crine has 88. That's a tight race right there with a win. Roll Tide has the fewest amount of points with a win. So he's kind of in danger if Gotts and Drew was to win a race. Then
Yeah, if we got 2 more winners,
he'd have to win another race.
Yep.
Or make up half
Which
those 90
I could
points.
see that happening.
Yeah.
It's showing a lot of speed.
Eldor is kind of the equalizer. There's no cup drivers. And that race is wide open.
Got the late models, I guess, but I've imagined some of those skills are transferable.
Oh, you can come in now.
Alright.
And playoff points, Tim has the most. Only perfect time. They're still on the pits. Here they come. They're green. Shannon got through turn 1 and 2 with the lead. Comes off turn 4 with it still. There's also, I don't know, we mentioned what line do you think will be the best line tonight?
Well, the top's going to be very dominant tonight. The momentum up there is unreal. It's going to be chaos trying to get around the trucks.
Do you think I know this game may not be realistic with the PJ1. I think the PJ1 will become important on the bottom?
I mean, I think it might add a little bit of grips to the track, and I could see it playing a role later in the run. The tires are worn, and you can't keep that momentum up off the corner, but until the tires wear, the top's definitely a good place to be.
Shannon right there, he hit the fence, or hit the wall. But it's pushing the grip up there. Ooh. That is where the grip, though, is at, we think, the most. Right up against the fence. Who's that in 3rd? Is that Jones? That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's Jones.
Let's look on through the pack. There is Crine sitting in 4. And you can just see all the different lines people are using, the bottom, the top. Raymond's trying that PJ1 down there. We have a battle for last between Bama and Texas here.
Got a battle for 2nd. Tim and Jones.
All right. Roll Tide's marching his way through the field. Well, Jones has cleared him, huh? Oh, no. He's still there.
Now it's clear.
You guys get to see some of these weird camera angles. We have a overhead and might make you guys dizzy. Hopefully not. Joan drives it in there. It's also, I don't know if something you noticed here, it does get pretty loose off the corner too. That become manage that.
It can here, especially the further they go, the worse it's going to get. I don't think it's like on the level of cup cars at Texas, but it definitely is a slight loss of traction on corner exit.
And that's why I think it's good to get down there in the PJ. Ooh, his Crine hits the inside wall hard. You go back to 5th. Further, wow.
He's gonna tuck in here behind the 20 to Gotts.
Tim's still heating up Jones' bumper here. So far, it seems like we have a green type of field of this race start. I can imagine that'll change though when we get to the final stage. Some good racing here though for second. Shannon just seems to maintain him right there. Right aboard here, Tim. He's trying to make that middle work. He's not either in the PJ1, but actually, ooh, he got loose. He spun out. As you guys saw that on board.
It's probably going to stay green. Oh, wait.
They must have a caution. Pits will be closed that time.
I haven't seen any contact there.
I think the 98 and 16 had a moment. Because I just saw them in front of Shannon. They were slow up there.
Oh, yeah. They're back. So, yeah. I wonder, did Tim wreck afterwards? Yeah, he must have, because he got a spot back.
Yeah. Also, if you guys notice, we don't pit on the back stretch because we don't have enough cars to do that. So the front stretch, everybody will be coming down. The green light is on. Do you think any recommended adjustments, you think? Or maybe strategy?
I could see, well, I think everybody is still trying to fill up their trucks. I think we're definitely going to see a lot of forward tires here. I'd be surprised if anybody took two, honestly. I'm sure people have their pit road adjustments that they've made during the week. They might be trying to put in here.
Okay. Yeah, they all took four.
Yeah.
And as we have a battle for second off pit road, I don't know who got it. Jones might have got it.
It looks that way.
Also, the pace speed is
like
15 here. Yeah, control truck. I don't think there's any wheel spin either on these starts, so they should be good on that.
Yeah.
Well, let's see which that lane's better. Do you think the outside or inside's better here? The restart.
I think you could go either way. If I'd feel more comfortable on the top personally because you're guaranteed to not get freight trained.
Yeah.
The inside can also give you a good jump, get a good first turn. Yeah, it looks like it's not going to work out for Jones at all here.
I think Jones hit the apron a little bit there. He lost the spot. It's roll tide. We're going to ride on board here, see how Shannon gets around the track. I said truck track. As you can see, he's right up against the wall on 1 and 2, but now he's in the middle in Bristol. And right on that rubber line at the top. Gets it down to the bottom. It's left side is in that PJ1. And then he runs down here in the PJ. Must be trying to run a different line as roll tide. Gonna run the top. Looks like he's trying to diamond it to me. We're starting to pull away from Tim a little bit, the top three. Go off the corner though. Ooh, Texas man make contact in the back.
Something happened with the 16, he's falling way back. Get a battle for second. Tide and Jones battling for it. And here comes Tim in the mix. Ooh, he almost puts Tim in the wall. As Tim goes in the wall, 3 and 4. This is a tight battle for first, second, third, and fourth. Yeah, all these 4 trucks are under a blanket right now.
You can Raven reel them as they race hard. He's running the PJ1. Drew and Gotts have a nice battle. And still this battle for third now. Roll Tide runs the bottom. As Tim hits the wall for turn 2. Ooh.
Roll Tide's like a peak and O'Shan there. He clipped him and he ended up spinning out.
Oh, he clipped him? Hmm.
Yeah, he clipped the quarter tunnel and lost it. And imagine they stayed green.
How far did he drift back to?
Looks like he's got 2 trucks behind him.
Alright.
I guess 3 with DQ Prime.
Say the stage is kind of coming to an end. I don't know how many laps it is. Shannon got loose. Ooh, him and Jones make contact. I think there might have been a caution. Or was that the stage?
That must be the stage.
So Shannon wins the stage. Jones. Was Jones second or was Tim second?
I'm about to get the results off YouTube. Roll Tide certainly.
Alright. 12 truck wins his first stage of the year. That was kind of a tame stage.
Yeah, pretty clean. Not a lot of banging yet.
Yeah, saving their fenders for the end of this race. Who do you think the challenger will be to Shannon? Or who do you think close to his truck? Think Roll Tide could be the closest one?
I think that 24 is looking pretty stout so far. He seemed to give Shannon the best run for his money right now, but hopefully some of these trucks will be able to make adjustments and also challenge for that top spot.
We're green for stage number 2 here at Bristol. Also, as a leader, you had to on the bottom of the game restart. Too bad you can't pick. He rolled the bottom pretty good there, Shannon. You heard contact in the back. So we got an intense battle for Gotts and Raven, I think, for a 4th. Raven looks to the inside.
Trying with some bad luck again, he's going to fall back about 5 truck lengths off the tail end.
Not a good start for our guy we picked, I guess.
He's got plenty of time to turn around, though. He just needs to get his truck balance correct and find some luck here.
So you can see Shannon still is trying to figure out what line is the best. I've seen him run the middle, the top, and in the PJ1. It's going to be always a question to figure out. And which lane does your truck work best in? Somebody hit the wall off turn 4 hard. Ooh! We have a new leader, the 24.
Was there contact, or?
Yeah, the 12 got loose and the 4 got up into him. They both slid down the track, but they were able to gather it back up. As Tim lets him go. If somebody hits the inside wall.
I think that's Roll Tide.
It's the number 10 truck. Roll Tide. Staying green.
And they'll fire back up here.
We're still green. It's Jones, as you said. You thought he was pretty good. One of our challengers. Tim and Shannon have a go at it again. And then they get back in line. We're going to take you to the battle here between Raven and Gotts. I've been noticing it. It's been pretty good. Ooh, Raven almost put Gotts in the wall. Who do you think in mid-pack has a pretty good truck? Have you been watching anybody back here?
Sort of. I've been really moving around a lot here, trying to find what's going on. Mid-pack, I think Raven might have something here. He's kind of been mid-pack the whole race, bouncing around.
Crine just finally passed Texas. And Jeffro and Texas make contact.
Yeah, I was watching Crine for a little bit. Him and Jeffro had a couple of little incidents where they made contact.
Raven and Gotts go back at it again. Miss Bama is actually kind of driving away from both of them. As we still have a crazy battle for the lead up here. Roll Tide's going to go around Texas here. Texas got really squirrely off the corner. Probably has bad memories after last week.
Tim's looking for the lead.
Oh, what happened to Joan? Oh, never mind. Joan's still in the lead.
Yep. Shane fell back third.
Tim's looking for some more playoff points and to get a bigger cushion
Thought
over
they were
Jones.
about to wreck right there.
Yeah, it looked intense. Tim just not able to get off the corner just as good as that high side, that exit.
Yeah, it's really tough to get that momentum to stay with you on the bottom.
This truck looks pretty stable though, and maybe if he could try to get to the outside, maybe get under him in the middle of the corner. His truck
I think what he's got to do is just force him into a mistake here and then take advantage, just ride right behind him.
Right there he did
So
pretty
I
good.
feel like
Go ahead, sorry.
I feel like it hurts your tires the more you go on the bottom because you're having to turn the truck harder.
Yeah.
So it's almost a waste of resources to run the bottom and try to pass somebody.
Shannon looked a little loose going in the corner, I noticed. I think the tires are starting to give up. Big time now.
I'm gonna check in on the broadcast, see how many laps they're at right now.
Alright, in the meantime, we're going to do a little crank it up here since you guys a little bit. Oh, we have a truck wrecked. It's Texas. Never mind. We'll wait on that. What happened to him?
I think they're on lap 19.
Is Texas going to go a lap down?
Stage.
Oh, we will not do a crank it up then.
We're coming down to the wire here.
Alright, let's see who's in fifth here. We have Shan going back for second. I think Tim used his tires up on that bottom, like you said. Bama still hangs on to fourth, and Ravens in the fifth place. Also, now Gotts is going to get hold up by Texas. He just spun out. Oh, Gotts got really loose back there.
I think there's 2 to go right here.
Krein's going to try to get sixth. I don't think it's going to be enough time. Ooh, he got loose and spun out. Oh, Drew T-bones him. As Bama has been a sneaky one to watch. He's like done pretty good in fourth here. We still have a crazy battle for the lead.
Let's come to the checkers.
Shannon's on his bumper. He gives him the bump. I think it just looked like it. Ooh, we have photo finish. Jones for the stage. Shannon second.
Oh, what a race.
Tim third. Bama, as I said, you got a sneaky fourth. And Raven gets that 1 point. I should say, actually, who do you think is going to be the first one to get to 2 wins this year? Or maybe what night, you think?
I could see it tonight. You could see after the night if Shannon, because unforeseen circumstance at the end, that keeps him out of it. Or, I mean, even Drew or Gotts could end up stealing this one, I think. Like you said, Bam has also been looking pretty decent so far. So I think it's entirely plausible we can see that happen tonight.
Yeah, I think my one to watch is Tim. I think could do something here. That 24 got him another stage win and another valuable playoff point. Take those to get you to Homestead.
Well, Shannon gets the top for this one.
Yeah. Stage 3 underway. He rolled the top, Jones rolled the bottom on the exit. Shannon hits the wall a little bit. Caution.
In a bad corner. Oh, gosh.
Jones hangs on to the lead.
I'm hearing reports that the 16 truck's battling tight early in the run and loose late in the run.
That's a bad combination.
Yes.
He's going to have to sacrifice one of them, I think.
I'm loosen up.
Yeah, I say it's probably going to come down to a short run. I'd say if your truck's set up good for about 8 laps, that's perfect. Jones did pretty well on the bottom. But the exit,
He picked the bottom again.
I think he was just thinking it'd be a better line.
Doesn't seem to be the case right now.
I don't know if that's something I'm debating on for Sunday if I get the lead, or I'm sure, I know you're picking the top. So I'm interested to watch this right here. I think the outside.
He's going to try to slide him.
You're just dead even. And drive away a little bit.
I really like the look of the LG truck.
Ooh, was that for the stage?
A little bit of frustration there, maybe.
Might have been for the stage after the Montag, the last 2 stages.
Yeah.
Only difference I'd say they're probably even because they both won a stage.
Going 4 might be losing his patience with the 12. She has some right to be, because the 12 is not battling for a championship, and the 24 is trying to gather as many playoff points as possible.
Trying making this top mark. Mama cleared him the 3rd. Mama runs the bottom. That's surprising. Made it work. Brian's going to clear Old Tide.
Good to see the 16 truck finally coming alive here.
He hit the wall a little bit. Gets a good run off. I think Roll Tide got above him. Oh, yeah, Roll Tide hit the wall. Now, so the 98's going to... Ooh! Roll Tide takes advantage of that.
16, he needs to calm down a little bit here and start laying down some consistent laps. He's bouncing off the wall.
We got battles everywhere. We got Tim and Drew.
Battle for the lead, seeding up.
Oh boy, we've seen this picture.
Jones takes it away.
Sam's truck got loose there.
He sends it on in there. I thought they might make contact. That looks clean for now.
Mama hangs on to 3rd. And now Crying goes under a roll tire. Gets back. Man, he ran. Ooh, he's on the black pretty much. That's an interesting line. Ooh, this is a close battle for 3rd again.
They're all
Ooh,
bunch right there.
Man, almost slid down into him after he bounced off the wall. Gotts is in the wall. Tim was going to take advantage. Roll Tide to 3rd, Crying to 4th. Now can they go run down Shannon and Jones?
It finally sorted things out up there, so it's going to be tough now. Well,
yeah, Shannon's still close. He's actually running the PJ1 pretty good down there. Also, we're going to ask the OTERL official, are we going to spray that tomorrow? Or not tomorrow, for Sunday, I should say.
Of course.
Not used to us racing on, we just race Wednesday, you know.
Yeah. And they're still bunched up here. Old Tide made a little mistake, and now
looks like they're ready for a restart. Bama packs it in there.
Brian's going to clear this.
Bama got loose off the corner.
He's in the wall.
Ooh.
Hard crash.
Did he have contact?
Is that going to bring out a yellow? They're still rolling pretty fast here. Doesn't look to be so far.
Tim is trying to get around Raymond. I don't know what line he's going to take. Crying goes to 3rd. Ooh, he slides up the track.
You have to hit a really low entry there. I was a bit confused by that.
Ooh, Roll Tide hits the black down there. It's easy to do that as the lead heats up again. I'm going to watch the battle for the lead. You tell me what goes on back there.
10-4.
Shannon continues to run that PJ1.
16 got in the wall there by the 10.
Ooh, the 3 and 98 are about to go a lap down. Shannon takes the lead. Jones crosses him over. But Shannon gets off the corner better than him. Shannon back to the point. His lap traffic's going to be an issue here. Texas gets it loose again. Bama's right up here too.
These 4 trucks can knock it away from each other here.
They all just keep making mistakes, huh?
Yeah, whoever gets in front starts screwing up.
Oh, the 24's around. Roll Tide to second. Shannon
was there contact, or was it just...
I think he just got loose off the corner because Shannon had already cleared him.
Oh, shoot,
I think he used his truck up. Lap traffic, here we go. Texas and Bama. For Shannon, will this help second? He's got a big lead over second. He's at the finish line now, and there, line now. So about a half a straightaway. For Bristol, that's a lot.
4 seconds.
Yep.
3-4 seconds.
How many laps do we got to go in the race?
Check that out quick here.
That's how we get our interval from him. Is Texas going to let Shannon go? No.
3.4 seconds, 20 laps to go.
Now Bama will be his next lap truck. I don't think he's going to make it easy on him, though. As Tim continues to ride behind Raven for fourth. Or actually, second, third. Yeah, Tim's in fifth. He's trying to get fourth. Texas goes around again. Crine barely avoids it. Crine got loose off the corner. I think Crine uses stuff. Ooh, and he gets in the loose into Raven.
Oh, how they didn't wreck there. That was a close call.
And Roll Tide finally gets a little breathing room. Somebody's in the pits. Who's in the pits? Is that Drew? Drew is in the pits. That is surprising. There's Jeffro. Actually, Jeffro's doing pretty good. I think he's in seventh. We haven't talked about him. Jones fell in another spot.
Watching the leaderboard right now, and Roll Tide's closing on Shannon ever so slightly.
And Shannon's about to get in behind Bama and Jeffro. You see Jeffro in the distance. As Drew, I'd say, pretty much ended his race. And Texas goes another lap down. And that 24 is just struggling for grip on the exit.
Oh, the 10 on the inside wall. We'll see it gathered up for now and settle back in around.
Grind back to second.
Now we're starting to look like geniuses. We got the top 2 now.
Shannon's getting closer to Bama. Bama runs the ball. Texas goes into the 15. There's a wreck. That's a caution.
That's gonna bring up a caution here.
Bama did not go a lap down in Jeffro. That's a big break. They hung on to the lead lap.
Try to figure out how many laps we got to go here.
Drew maybe the free pass.
13 to go.
Right. Just for the short run now. Just for about a 12 lap run.
Yep, that's going to be what they got here. I'm looking at Roll Tide's fuel right now, and he had 14 laps left, so it would have been right on the...
Ooh, somebody might have been saving their tires and fuel.
Looks like tires were going to be a bigger issue.
Actually, Drew probably gets one of his lap back. It's probably 2 down because he made a green flag pit stop.
Roll Tide was going to... I think he's going to blow a tire before he ran out of fuel, though. His tire light had come on.
That's why Drew had pitted early. Figured pit halfway in the stage.
That's a good strategy to have.
My problem is it traps you 2 laps down here. It's the only flaw to it. Who got second? Was that Tim or was that 16? 16.
Looks like they agreed 16. I'll take it here. And now is where it's going to be interesting here. How aggressive does the 16 be on this restart?
Well, we haven't talked about the 20. We'll be able to clear the 16 and 4 and tuck behind Shannon.
It's a good possibility here.
So here we go to green with 11 laps to go.
Good start.
Ryan hangs in on the bottom. They got to change their approach. They were used to old tires off the corner. Now they have ultimate grip for now.
Clears them for the moment. Let's go back to the bottom here.
Gotts clears the third. you know, the caution, I believe, to get back on the lead lap. As the 54 hits the wall hard off turn 4. 12's going to try to hit his marks and drive away from this 16. Tim runs the PJ1 underneath Gotts. Gotts gets a good exit though. Tim's going to lose a spot because he ran the bottom. Mama drives it in there in the 24. They might have a wreck here. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
They're all wadded up here.
Grinds on Chan's bumper.
He's all over him. He's chomping at the bit right now. Make a little contact or two.
They're driving away from that pack back there.
6 to go.
Ooh, they're counting them down quick. Remember, 4 laps will only take about a minute. You guys hang in there on this frantic pace.
Brian's right on his bumper. He's not out of here looking for an opportunity.
5 to go.
Tell you what, Brian's got all the momentum in the world right now.
To the line, there'll be no more cautions. There you go, they made it. We're green the rest of the way. Whose truck will give up first?
Brian got in the wall a little bit there. He didn't lose much time, but gonna have to settle it down for the moment. 3 to go right there.
And it hits the wall. Runs the Kyle Larson line. And I could still say that. 2 to go.
2 to go.
Trying more
I
crime.
don't know if he's close enough here. Even the maybe give him the bumper here. He's gonna need to get closer.
Battle for third.
Oh, sideways.
Ooh.
That's gonna close. Oh, he's right there. What's he doing? Turn 3.
Well, they give him the chrome horn. Oh, he drove it in there, not as hard. Shan comes off turn 4. He's gonna win it.
9 for 9.
9 races, 9 different winners. Trine comes home with a nice strong second. Back-to-back good runs for him the last couple of nights. Tim comes home in 3rd, I believe.
Yeah, him and Roll Tide door to door, and Roll Tide wrecked across the line.
54, something bad happened to him. He's slow right there. Also, if you guys couldn't know, the last couple of weeks we have been able to do the interviews after the race, so we might have 2 for you tonight. I don't know if Shan's going to want an interview. I know Roll Tide will. So we missed his victory at Charlotte. We didn't do that. So that was a pretty good quick race, 45 minutes.
Yep. Nice and efficient.
His Roll Tide with a fast lap too. You might want to check and see if any of them want an interview, or well, I know Roll Tide does if Shannon wants one. So did you get the results from Roll Tide's video?
Yeah, I got them.
Okay. You can go over whenever you want.
anybody want to interview with Kevin? Roll Tide will take an interview, Kevin.
Alright. Be done with this in just a second.
Late models. Yeah.
We got one on the air. Just in time for the race, the interview. You guys will see it here in just a second. If you guys didn't get to see, Shannon got the win tonight. 12. So we're going to get an interview here from Roll Tide. Alright, is he ready?
But the good drivers can. Might not want to.
Is he ready?
9 for 9.
Yep. 9 races, 9 different winners. Alright, we're going to be interviewing some drivers here now. First one to interview will be the guy that I believe, did you finish 4th Roll Tide? I think you did.
Yes, sir.
Alright. Well, we didn't get to interview the last couple of weeks that you're winning Charlotte. Probably should congratulate you. That was a couple of weeks ago. Congratulations.
Thank you.
How did it feel to get your first win?
Well, depending on who you ask, is my first. It felt great. I mean, it felt just as good as Texas. I know the win at Texas was taken away, but it's hard to win against some of these guys. Jones had a fast truck that night. Really should have caught me, but we just played strategy and came out on top.
Very good. How about tonight's race? How was it?
Wild. I like short tracks. I'm kicking myself in the leg for that first stage. I should have been a contender for it. And I got on the bottom trying to keep off of Shannon there, and I got loose, and the truck came around on me. And then stage 2, I was working my way back through the field, and same thing happened, getting under Bama. So happy that the team came home with 2nd and 4th. I think what we got. Move on to next week.
Yep. And New Hampshire should be an interesting race.
I'm not too good at New Hampshire. Not one of my better tracks. So hopefully we keep the momentum going.
Yeah, you have some momentum, most definitely, to that win. You ran pretty well the last couple of weeks. Even in the Cup Series.
No doubt.
Good job on the top 5, and also I mentioned your YouTube channel. I don't know if you want to tell me about your YouTube channel.
Oh yeah, live stream every race. Welcome to come back, watch race replays, watch them live. It's definitely a fun time. It's fun to stream, be around a lot of hard racing, a lot of clean racing. Welcome to subscribe.
I believe it's Roll Tide Gaming, I think it is. Yes, with the one with the eagle, I said. So, all right. Well, good talking with you, and
Yeah.
I'll see you next week. Or actually, we'll see you on Sunday.
Yeah, see you Sunday.
Yeah. All right. Carter Chan doesn't want to interview, does he? I take it.
an interview. Yeah, he wants an interview.
Alright. Is he ready? Does he have his audible on though?
Is your voice being shared, Shannon? You suck.
Because I just blew his engine. Burning out. His engine went up in smokes. I think we killed the engine here. So he doesn't want one, I assume.
Who's that?
Shannon.
I'll just say no, Kevin.
Alright. Then thank you guys for watching. Bab, myself, and Carter. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys next week from New Hampshire. I believe Carter will be entered in that race. Is there anything you'd like to end on it, Carter? I guess he doesn't have anything to say.
What's that, Roll Tide?
Thank you guys for watching.